web group, and I'm going over the Johnstone Supply Bloomington virtual dealer conference called Elevate Your Game. This event is in 34 days, 17 hours, 9 minutes, and 20 seconds. From here, I'm on the home page, which you can access by going to johnstonebloomington.hvaclms.com. Again, johnstonebloomington.hvaclms.com. So from here, you have the ability to register your account as well as log into your account in the center of the page as well as in the top right corner over here. You also have the ability to view keynotes and breakouts either from the center of the screen or from the top menu navigation at the very top. In addition, you can view the sponsors, Johnstone Bloomington, CI Web Group, as well as Mana. On the website, you have the ability to view the event speakers, keynotes, breakouts, as well as courses. You can connect with fellow dealers as well as TSMs and partners online. You can also download additional courses and schedule one-on-ones directly with each of the individual coaches and or speakers. From here, you're going to register your account. Just simply click on register your account to fill out the basic information about yourself and your company. Remember, your nickname is your account username. So this will be the login. Whatever you put in this nickname, that's what you're going to use to log back into the system along with your password. Just make sure once you register to go back to your email, check your email as well as your spam box to make sure that you have verified your registration. Once you've registered, just simply click on sign in. Enter your login and password, again, your nickname as well as your password, and sign directly into the account. Once you're signed in, you have the ability to view all of your profile information as well as update that information from the top right-hand side. You'll notice there are three primary areas of navigation. Left-hand navigation, which can be toggled open and closed from the three icons on the left-hand side. Your top-level navigation, as well as the top right-hand side where you have icons that represent notifications, messages, the ability to search, as well as your account profile. From here, go ahead and click on account profile. It's going to open up some options to be able to view, edit your profile information, as well as your cover photo. Just click on profile. From here, you guys can update those banner images. When you click on change cover photo, just like Facebook, it's going to tell you what the dimensions need to be. So this is 1950 by 450 pixels or larger. You can always go larger, just can't go smaller. From here, click on profile photo. You have the ability to change out that photo. You can take a photo using the camera option from here or select a file directly from your computer and upload that right into your profile. From here, you also have the ability to edit your profile details and information. You can change those default details or information about your company from here, as well as add additional details. From the profile side, you can view your profile by clicking on the top right-hand corner, view my profile, and it's going to take you back over to your profile page and information. And from here, you have some additional navigation options. These navigation options are represented in the center of the page, also on the left-hand side, and also can be accessed from the top right-hand corner under your photo. From here, you can view your timeline, get a feel for all of the activity you've had on the site. So if you are communicating or tagging, just like Facebook or a Facebook group, if you public content or images, I just posted a video giving a tour of the site. You can click like, comment, edit, or delete on any messages that you post. It's going to show your activity. You can also view everyone's activity by clicking on activity in the very top center navigation. You also have the ability to go through and just simply showcase, for example, things you've liked, connections you've made, groups, mentions, as well as following. On the left-hand side, you can easily toggle in between those different connections that you've made here. You also have the ability to see the people who you've connected with. You can follow additional individuals by just tapping that follow button. You can also see who's requested to connect with you. If you have recent requests, those will show up in this area here. Going back to my connections, you can change the navigation of this, look at types of connections. So if you only want to see those speakers, hosts, sponsors, if you want to be able to see who's recently active, newest members who have just joined, in case you want to reach out and say hello, welcome them to the portal. You also have the ability to change the navigation into a grid view or into a list view. Sometimes it's a little bit easier to see who you're connected to or who you're following from that list view, but grid view is going to give you a photo so you can see easily each one of the members, see how many followers they have, as well as send them a message directly. So from your connections, you can do this at the connections level, the member level, as well as other places throughout the website. You can click on this little icon over here to connect. You also can click on this little icon that looks like an envelope, and you can send a message. So if I want to send a message to Michael, I can simply click on messages and be able to type a message directly from here. And I'm going to send that reply, and you'll see that we've been testing back and forth. So you can see those message threads. You guys can message one or more people from the system. So if you want to message more than one, you want to send a note to all of your dealers or to a group of TSMs or to a group of coaches, trainers, or breakout speakers, just tap that message icon at the very top and simply start typing their names. And you have the ability to send a message to as many people as you want directly from the system. And that's going to formulate a group. Send that message, and you're going to have that group in case you want to communicate as a team. So for that group, I have Benjamin Middleton, myself, as well as Kathy Marshall. And for this group, I have Kathy, Pam, and Mike inside this group, so it allows you to have some more collaboration. From the very top, you have the ability to mark unread, hide the conversation, or delete your message, or delete an entire conversation. If you want to clean out that inbox, feel free to, or you can keep the information in there as long as you choose. From here, you can toggle in between different individuals on the website as well. I'm going to move back over to my navigation. And again, you can click on profile, you can go to your account. This is where your login information is, your email preferences as far as setting your notifications. You can make any changes to those. So if you want to get notified of people mentioning your tag, you can say yes. If you don't want to get notified, you can say no. If you want to get an email notification when a member sends you a new message, just click on that yes here, and that's going to send you an email notification anytime somebody sends you a message. If you have someone invite you to join a group and you want to get notified, tap here, as well as when group information is updated. Maybe I don't want that information. If you are promoted to a group organizer or moderator. So as you can see, this is very similar to how Facebook groups, but this is your own private group platform. You have the ability to change your privacy, group invitations, and your log informations from this section, which is under the account settings under your profile. In addition, you can go through and jump into your timelines, notifications, view what's been read, what's unread, messages back and forth. You can send new messages from the system, site notifications as well. And you also have the ability to view your connections, groups you may be part of, as well as forums, for example. So some of the speakers may start different forums. We have the future of HVAC as a forum topic, and underneath that topic, there are two discussions taking place. One is e-commerce systems. You can dive into that forum, and it simply says, what do you think about adding e-commerce for consumers to be able to shop via interactive e-commerce system on your website, and what do you think about adding pricing? If you wanted to reply to this and join that conversation, just tap that reply button, and it's going to give you the option to be able to post a reply in a pop-up window, and it'll give you the option to be able to get future notifications of that thread just by simply saying notify me of replies via email. You can type your reply right here, post a reply, and it's going to go back to the administrator of that forum. At the very top, you have the ability to close this group, or you can stick it if you want to have this stick to the very top of all the different forums you may be participating in, and you have the ability to mark it as a favorite if you want to flag those and keep it up towards the top. You can access these forums, again, from the right-hand side under your profile, as well as on the left-hand side navigation under forums. Once you guys are done with that, you guys can jump into the My Photos area. You can access that inside your profile here. Now, the photos can be used to take screenshots. If you guys are listening to a presenter, or they have a handout or a flyer or something you want to keep, you can always take a screenshot and update it to the Add Photos area just to keep it organized off of your desktop and make sure that the system stays free of clutter. You also have the ability to create albums. If you're listening to a specific speaker, for example, if I want to create one album and this album is all about marketing, I would simply type in my album name. I'm going to drop images, and I may choose one or more images that I want to include inside this album as an example. And you can upload each one of those images. You can make those albums public for only my members, only my connections, or only yourself. So you guys feel free to organize screenshots, graphics, and images however it's easiest for you. This is where you can see albums. Now, if you want to send invitations, ask people from your team to join the event and get registered for their account, you can click on send invites or email invites from the left-hand side of the screen. Also from the very top, you can just simply go down to email invites, send invites. From here, just simply type in the name of the person you want to invite, put in their contact information. Here, you can add one or more individuals to join as well. So if you want to add more invitations, you can simply add their names here. Team and help. All right, and as you send out invitations, you can customize your message, send those invitations here. Now, if the person already exists in the portal or they've already registered their account, it's going to show you that that invitation did not go out because they have already received an invitation and are part of the portal already. If they have not got an invitation, you're going to see a little green check mark here, and it's going to show that the message was sent. If you accidentally send it to somebody who you didn't mean to, you can always revoke that request. Just simply click on revoke invite. It's going to ask you, are you sure you want to revoke it? Say yes, and it's going to remove that invitation from your sent invitations list, and they will not be able to access the portal. So from here, under send invites, you can see who you've already sent invites to under sent, and you can send additional invites. There is no limit to inviting people to be able to join the portal. Just simply add them from here. And again, if they're already in the system, you can send messages via the system as well. From the very top, you have the ability to see the keynotes for the event. So once you get registered, find those events that you want to make sure are on your calendar. You can click on the keynote presentation. For example, this is on December 1st. It's from 1 to 2 p.m. This is Weldon Long, and it's going to have his information about the presentation, contact information, links to a social media. You guys can add this event to your calendar by just clicking on Google Calendar or iCalendar Export. All the details regarding this particular keynote and or breakout are going to be in this section below. It's a kind of a grayed out background, and it's going to have a link that says join Zoom room. This is where you're going to see those Zoom meeting links to be able to join each one of these keynotes and or breakouts. Always look in this other area, and it says link to join Zoom room. Right now it's set to Zoom coming soon, but as we get closer to the event, you're going to see those meeting rooms here, and you guys can bounce in and out of these as you choose. Remember, this is not just an event site. This is an entire community of content that will be around before, during, and after the event. So if you happen to miss a presentation, don't worry about it. That content will be recorded, and you'll be able to find it later on in the courses section, which I'll go over in just a little bit. So here are your keynotes. You guys add these to your calendar as soon as you get registered. And then jump into the breakouts. From the breakouts, those are broken out into 4 sessions. Those sessions are days. This is on the 1st, the 3rd, the 8th, and the 10th. So if I want to go to the first day of events, I'm going to go to the 1st. And you can choose from 4 different breakouts that are happening at 2:30, additional breakouts at 3:45, and additional breakouts at 5 p.m. Whichever breakout you want to attend, just click on that link. You can see information on exactly what's going to be talked about here. Contact information, again, add it to your calendar, and right before that meeting is going to start, you're going to see the link to the Zoom room. You guys can join those just a couple minutes before the presentations start. And you can have each one of these on your calendar for the exact time, so you get reminders, notifications directly from your calendar based on whatever settings you already have set up. You also have the ability to jump into another session. Again, if you miss one, don't worry if you can't attend it. About a week after the conference, you guys are going to be able to log into courses, and you'll be able to see that content that you missed. So I'm going to go ahead and click on courses from here. Inside the system is already set up with courses that come from other training programs. If you want to get started right away before the event starts, just click on one of these courses. You can keep track of how far or how much progress you've made in each one of these courses through this panel over here on the right hand side. So this one is telling me that there are 3 lessons inside the HVAC Success Program. There are 52 people enrolled in this course, and it's currently set to complete. If you scroll down, you're going to see each one of those lessons. For me, I've completed each one of these. You guys can go back to courses and jump into another session. So for this one, I'm going to go into the Thriving in the New Normal. This one's going to take a little bit longer. There are 122 different lessons inside this course. So as you go through, it's going to keep track of the progression for each one of those lessons. Just simply click on that particular course. It's going to bring you into that lesson. When you're finished with this lesson, click Mark Complete, and the system is going to keep track of which lessons you're currently working on or in progress and which lessons you have completed, just simply by putting an check mark as well as crossing out each one of those lessons. It makes it really easy for you guys to start courses, keep track of your progress, come back and get more information as you are navigating through the website. All right, from here, we're going to go back in and jump right back into this week's lessons. You're going to see courses on the left-hand side. That navigation can open with this little toggle, as well as keynotes, breakouts, and if you want to dive into the speakers and connect to them, you can do so here. Just simply click this little icon to connect to or follow. I can see who's online with this green icon right here. So I can see one of the speakers, Tom Piscatelli, is currently logged into the system. I am already following him, and if I want to send him a message, I can simply click here. These are all of the speakers that are part of this program. I can view these in their current grid view. I can also view these in a list view, and that gives me the ability to follow speakers maybe I'm not connected to yet, if I want to keep an eye on what they're posting online and stay involved in those conversations and lessons well before the event time. You also have the ability to connect to members. You can do so at the very top. This is all the members. These are my connections, and this is who I'm following. At the very top, you're going to see who is active right now. That's indicated by this little green icon. You can see who the newest members are, who is most active, and who is most popular from the sidebar. And you also have the ability to change that view again. You can change who you're looking at if you want to see hosts, speakers, sponsors, and so forth, or if you want to dive into who's most active, alphabetical, or the newest members who have recently joined, and then you can flop that view over to a list view if you want easy access to be able to see who you're following and who you're not following. And then finally, from here, you also have the ability to view activity. Activity is an entire overview of the network. So we've got another person who's just joined. Erica is currently online right now, as well as David, Michael, and Tom. As people become connected inside the site, you can see those connections right here as they're logging in and logging out of the website. You can see who you're following, who's online, who you're connected with, and then you also have the ability to communicate via the news feed. This works just like Facebook does. If I want to be able to say hi to Erica, I'm just going to say @ERIC. I'm looking for Erica, who I just saw jumped online. And from here, you can tag them, you can leave comments, you can also attach a photo and post that update directly from here. And you'll notice that Erica is tagged in this. She has the ability to comment back. She can also like or add an image or a comment, just like Facebook works. So as you guys are navigating the website, if you need help with anything, please don't hesitate to reach out. You can reach out to Michael Hicklin, myself, Jennifer Bagley, or Kathy Marshall. These are the 3 administrators of the website. You can also reach out to Pam at Johnstone Supply, Bloomington. Hopefully, you guys find that the site is very easy to use, very interactive, and is designed to really keep you guys together as a community, making progress and consistently moving forward. With that, we look forward to seeing you at the event. Thanks so much for your time today, and we'll see you online.